May I request the Venerable Assembly to rise in respectful attention for the rendition of the national anthem and to persevere with the deferential decorum for the rendition of the state anthem, followed by the university anthem thereafter.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे It's going to die. It's time for dying. One joy alone. Night is long and lonely. I know. Bonito,
Thank you very much. To auspicate the commencement of the ceremony, I call upon the distinguished dignitaries to light the ceremonial lamp, symbolizing the dawn of propitious tidings. May I request Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, to lead the proceedings. Thank you, honorable dignitaries, for sharing your resplendence with us on this occasion. We seize upon this moment of grace to present our esteemed dignitaries on the dais with a token of gratitude presented on behalf of the university fraternity. And to do the honors, may I invite our Chancellor, sir, the Honorable Mr. Justice Ashutosh Kumar, Chief Justice of Guwahati High Court, to take over and conduct the ceremony. May I request the Registrar of the University to kindly coordinate and assist in the proceeding. Round of applause for the dignitaries who have graced this occasion and honored us with their kind presence. Honorable Mr. Justice Surya Kansa, Judge, Supreme Court of India. Our very own Honorable Chief Minister, Sir, Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma. A warm round of applause for our patron, please. Honorable Mr. Justice Ujjal Bhuya, sir. Round of applause for Lordship. Honorable Mr. Justice N. Koteshwar Singh, sir, formal Chancellor of National Law University Judicial Academy. We also take this opportunity to honor our revered Chancellor on this momentous occasion. I request Vice Chancellor, Sir, Professor Dr. K.V.S. Sarma, to kindly administer the courtesy on behalf of the university fraternity. Thank you very much. May I now call upon Dr. Gunajit Roy Chaudhary, Registrar, National Law University and Judicial Academy, Assam, for the intendance of the convocation ceremony.
A very good evening, everybody. May I request Honorable Mr. Justice Asutosh Kumar, Chief Justice of Guwahati High Court and Chancellor, National Law University and Judicial Academy, Assam, to declare the third convocation of National Law University and Judicial Academy open.
I declare the third convocation ceremony of National Law University and Judicial Academy, Assam, open.
Thank you, Lordship. Thank you.
I call upon the Vice Chancellor of Nluja, Assam, to present the welcome address and the university report as a prelude to the ensuing proceedings.
Honorable Sri Justice Suryakant, Judge, Supreme Court of India, and the chief guest of this third convocation ceremony of the National Law University and Judicial Academy, Assam, Honorable Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma, Chief Minister of Assam, Honorable Sri Justice Ujjwal Bhuyan, Judge, Supreme Court of India, Honorable Sri Justice N. Koteshwar Singh, Judge, Supreme Court of India, our special guests of the day. Honorable Sri Justice Ashutosh Kumar, Chief Justice of Guwahati High Court, and Honorable Chancellor of this university, who is presiding over today's convocation. Honorable sitting judges and retired judges of the Guwahati High Court, distinguished members of the university statutory authorities, the General Council, Executive Council, Academic Council, Finance Committee, and Building and Infrastructure Committee. Respected dignitaries, parents and well-wishers, faculty members, administrative staff, and above all, the proud graduates of the day. Namaskar to all the honorable guests. It is indeed my honor and privilege to extend a warm welcome to each one of you to the third convocation ceremony of the National Law University and Judicial Academy, Assam, being held in the cultural heart of our state, Srimanta Sankardev Kalakshetra. A convocation is not merely a ceremonial gathering, it marks the culmination of years of study, perseverance, and growth. For our graduates, this day celebrates the successful completion of your academic journey and the beginning of a new chapter where you carry forward the knowledge, values, and discipline nurtured here. For the university, it represents another proud milestone in our journey to promote excellence in legal education, research, and justice delivery system. To the parents and families present, this is your day as well. The fruition of your aspirations, your sacrifices, and your steadfast support. On behalf of the university, I extend my heartfelt gratitude and welcome to all of you. The National Law University and Judicial Academy, Assam, was established by the government of Assam through the enactment of National Law University and Judicial Academy Act 2009, Act number 25 of 2009. However, admissions for the first batch were made in 2011, which passed out in 2016. There are 28 national law universities in the country, and NLU Assam is 16th in order. First convocation was conducted on 25th February 2018, and second convocation was conducted on 23rd December 2022. In this convocation, the university is conferring degrees upon 3 batches of BA LLB Honors Program, 2018-23, 70 students, 2019-24, 59 students, 2020-25, 58 students, and 3 batches of LLM program, 2022-23, 33 students, 2023-24, 38 students, 2024-25, 40 students. We are also proud to present 2 batches of PhD scholars, 2017-18 and 2021-22 academic sessions. In this convocation, 7 candidates are taking their PhD degrees. Gold medals and endowments. First of all, the university is highly thankful and grateful to Honorable Sri Justice Ujjwal Bhuyan, Judge Supreme Court of India, for instituting a gold medal in the name of his revered father, Sri Suchendranath Bhuyan, Senior Advocate, former Chairman, Bar Council of Assam, former Advocate General for the state of Assam, to the topper of environmental law by donating 5 lakh rupees. Thank you, Lordship. Thank you very much. Honorable Sri Justice Devashish Barwa, Judge, Gauti High Court, for instituting a gold medal in the name of his revered father, Honorable Sri Justice Dhirendranath Barwa, former Judge, Gauti High Court, to the topper of administrative law by donating 5 lakh rupees. Thank you, Lordship. Honorable Sri Justice Naveen Rao, former Judge, High Court for State of Telangana, for instituting a gold medal in the name of his revered mother, Srimati Ponnuganti Vimala Devi, to the topper in alternative dispute resolution by depositing 5 lakh rupees. Respected Sri Dr. Ashok Kumar Saraf, Senior Advocate, for instituting a gold medal in the name of his revered father, Honorable Sri Justice Dr. B.P. Saraf, former Judge of Bombay High Court and Honorable Chief Justice of Jammu and Kashmir High Court, to the topper in direct tax and GST by donating 5 lakh rupees. Respected Sri Pran Bora, Senior Advocate, Gauti High Court, for instituting a gold medal in the name of his revered grandfather, Sri Ramchandra Bora, distinguished lawyer, to the topper of Bharatiya Nyaya Samhita, CRPC, by depositing 5 lakh rupees. Thank you, sir. We remain profoundly grateful for their generous contributions to encourage academic excellence. Thank you, Lordship. Since the inception of PhD program in 2016-17, the university has successfully produced 19 doctoral graduates with 25 scholars currently pursuing research. The LLM program, started in 2013-14, has seen 13 batches pass out, with a total of 286 postgraduates. The BA LLB Honors Program, begun in 2011, has now seen 10 batches graduates, 580 students in total, comprising 339 men and 241 women. The university obtained Section 2F and Section 12B certificates from UGC under the UGC Act. In the year 2025, the university obtained B++ grade from NAC and now eligible to offer courses through distance mode. We also received Bar Council of India recognition till 2027 for both undergraduate and postgraduate courses. The university secured 35th position among 1,700 law institutions in the NIRF rankings in 2024. Infrastructure and government support. We are deeply grateful to the government of Assam for its unwavering support for the allocation of 50 acres of land to the construction of academic block, administrative block, library, hostels, and indoor stadium by giving 167 crores for constructing these buildings. Thank you, sir. With the completion of the second boys and girls hostel, the university is now poised to introduce a second section in the BA LLB honors course from next academic year. We also acknowledge government's generous financial assistance towards salaries and recurring expenditure. Thank you, sir. 14 years ago, NLU Assam was founded with the vision of imparting quality legal education, promoting research, and nurturing professionals who can contribute meaningfully to the justice delivery system and to society at large. Today, as we look back, we feel proud of the steady strides we have made towards realizing this vision. We are indeed fortunate to have with us today's distinguished dignitaries whose presence elevates the significance of this celebration. In the academic year 2025, the university successfully hosted the second International Conference on Global Criminology and Victimology, which brought together jurists, academicians, and researchers from across the world. Over the past 2 years, NLU Assam has organized numerous national workshops, seminars, and conferences enriching academic discourse. Several judges of the Supreme Court and High Court, eminent advocates, and distinguished academicians from India and abroad have visited the university and interacted with our students. We have also entered into collaborative MOUs with reputed national and international institutions, fostering joint research, faculty, and student exchanges and capacity building initiatives. Faculty members have contributed significantly to the research and publications in emerging areas of law and policy, ensuring that our academic community remains at the forefront of legal scholarship. Our students continue to excel in the moot court competitions, debates, and research competitions. We are also expanding our academic reach through new certificate, diploma, and distance learning programs. The journey of NLU Assam over the past 14 years is one of growth, resilience, and commitment, yet our mission is far from complete. The evolving landscape of legal education, the integration of technology, and the changing demands of society call upon us to continuously innovate and adapt. With the collective efforts of our faculty, staff, students, alumni, and well-wishers, I am confident that the university will continue to rise to greater heights of excellence and service in the years to come. Once again, I extend my heartfelt thanks to all the dignitaries, parents, and guests for gracing this memorable occasion. My warmest congratulations to all graduates. May you uphold the ideals of justice, fairness, and service to the society. Thank you one and all. Namaskar to all of you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for the prefatory note. Moving on to the paramount integrant of the ceremony, that is the award of degree certificates. I beseech Honorable Chancellor, sir, to kindly grant the award of degrees to the graduates present amongst us today.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of the National Law University and the Judicial Academy, Assam, I shall now award the degrees. May the candidates for the award of degrees be presented.
I call upon Vice Chancellor of Nluja, Assam, once again to adjure the coordinators of the academic programs to present their candidates to the respective courses for award of degrees to the Honorable Chancellor.
I call upon the coordinators of PhD program, the postgraduate and undergraduate programs to present the candidates of their respective courses for award of degrees to the Honorable Chancellor.
Professor Dr. Debashish Poddar, coordinator of the PhD program, shall present his candidates on the Convocation grandstand.
I call upon the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Law to rise from their seats. Manmi Gohai and 8 others, including those in absentia of the PhD program who have been found fit for the award of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Law, and pray that they be admitted. Manmi Gohai, Rishabh Jyoti Bora, Kankana Goswami, Mona Lisa Chandra, Pallavi Sen, Pulak Simon, Ruchita TR,
Thank you, Professor Poddar. May I now invite Professor Dr. Deepti Mani Barua, coordinator of the one-year LLM degree program, to convoke her candidates of the course for award of degree certificates.
I call upon the candidates for degree of Masters of Law to rise from their seats. I pray to your Lordship, Akriti Notiwal and 33 others of LLM one-year degree program 2022-23, including those in absentia, who have been found fit for the award of degree of Master of Law, and I pray they be admitted. Anmol Banchal, Anshuman Mishra, Archita Jha, Arindam Vaishya, Arunabha Barua, Bhavya Rani, Irani Gogoi, Joydeep Banerjee, K. Rahul Sinha, Nabanita Borua, Namrata Das, Parthapatim Deuri, Pooja Devnath, Rishabh Murmu, Reki Ghosh, Roshi Nehra, Roshi Nehra, Shashank Mal, Shaina Kashyap, Shavik Nath, Sujana Difoja, Tarali Neuk, Shetan Agarwal, Jyotiringa Pujari. I call upon the candidates for degree of Masters of Law to rise from their seats. I pray to your Lordship, Abhishek Anand and 37 others of LLM one-year degree program 2023-24, including those in absentia, who have been found fit for the award of the degree of Masters of Law. And I pray they be admitted Abhishek Anand, Aditi Shubham, Alisha Pandey, Anukriti Mishra, Akshashanda Udisha, Ayushi Rai, Shinmay Vaishnav, Devapam Purkayashtha, Dikshita Bora, Ishrat Ikram, Juhi Handy, Kaustav Yogesh Fansalkar, Kaibya Goyal, Lohitaksha Bharali, Madhurita Tiwari, Mohammad Shamim Ahmed, Mugdha V. Shatpute, Pansami Khaun, Pavan Arora, Prerna, Priyanka Sinha, Rajesh Shikwar, Shafiq Kamal Ramatullah, Sagarika Septi, Siddhandas, Shumanta Talukdar, Supriya Pathak, Shiranjita Hazarika, Shutanuka Sinharai, Tinkal Barma, Upasana Shargiari, Vaishali Vaishist, Vaishnavi Pandey. Now I call upon the candidates for degree of Masters of Law to rise from their seats, and I present to your Lordship Agniv Das and 35 others of LLM 1-year degree program 2024-25, including those in absentia who have been found fit for the award of the degree of Master of Law, and I pray they be admitted. Agniv Das, Ashutosh Rajput, Atri Ajay, Avinash Krishna Kumar, Binandini Brahma, Birti Timungpi, Debbosit Thausen Burman, Dimpi Das, Hero Sakraborty, Himangshu Kolita, Kalam Vishal Reddy, Kamakshi Shaikia, Marlene Daimari, Mehuli Mishra, Nandita Brishas, Rajat Kumar Garg, Riya Das, Ranjan Sharma, Sanchita Pal, Sikha Madhushaya, Shreyashi Thaushit Barman, Shudangshu Singh, Shulabh, Shashat Das, Taushif Khan, Aryan Singh, Gautami Chakraborty, Shreyam Arvind, Remija Khatun, Anisha Sharma, Tanbin Gogoi. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Borua. May I now invite Dr. Kasturi Gokul, coordinator of the BA LLB 5-year integrated course, to convene candidates of the said course on the ceremonial stage.
I call upon the candidates for the degree of Bachelors of Law 2018-2023 to rise from their seats. I present to your Lordship Abhishek Kaishap Barua and 69 others of the BLLB Honours 5 years integrated course 2018-2023, including those in absentia who have been found fit for the award of the degree of Bachelors of Law with honours. Abhishek Kaishap Barua, Aditya Trivedi, Agniv Das, Agrata Das, Akib Rahman, Ananya Chaudhary, Ananya Gogoi, Ankshita Dev, Ankita Sonwal, Anushka Nigam, Aparna, Arunav, Avesh, Basuri Poddar, Vidyut, Bomkesh, Deepika, Divya Pradhan, Jahanavi Goswami, Kajal, Kanika, Mahima, Mona Lisa, Mrinal, Nijum, Nikhil Moitra, Paroshmita Ghosh, Parvez Rahman, Paulami, Prachi, Prithvish, Rachit Sharma, Rajat Gupta, Rinki Bora, Soumya, Shikha, Shrestha Banerjee, Siddhant Das, Shrishti Ray, Tanya, Upasana, Utkarshini, Vedant, Yashart, Vishwa Pratap, Kanishk, Krishna Ahuja, Panchami Khaun, Rishabh Pandey, Gauri Goswami, Rachit Agarwal, Shaheen Ahmed, Vaishnavi, Yash Goyal, Sarfaraz Hussain, I call upon the candidates for the degree of Bachelors of Law 2019-2024 to rise from their seats. I present to your Lordship Abhishek Batra and 58 others of the BLLB Honours 5 Years Integrated Course 2019-2024, including those in absentia who have been found fit for the award of the degree of Bachelor of Laws with honours. Abhishek Batra, Abhishek Srivastava, Adarsh Agarwal, Adrut, Aipun, Akhyanand, Aman, Amar, Amritansh, Anand Vikram Singh, Anurag Das, Anvesha, Ashu, Atul, Ayush, Chandramita Das, Chetan Anand, Darshi, Deborah, Disha, Gaurav Raj, Harshamrit, Ishan, Jairaj, Joshua, Aina, Manav Jyoti, Danish Faraz, Muskan, Pranav Gandhi, Priyakshi, Rahul, Rajat, Rajiv, Ramendra Singh, Robin, Sanskar, Soumya, Shivani, Shrey Goyal, Shreya Kumar, Sneha, Sumit, Swarna, Saswat, Tanisha, Tejaswini, Twinkle, Venkatesh, Vithal, Yashvardhan, Yashveer, Yatharth, Neha Ranjan. I call upon the candidates for the degree of Bachelors of Law 2020-2025 to rise from their seats. I present to your Lordship Adrit Hajorika and 57 others of the BLLB Honours 5 Years Integrated Course 2020-2025, including those in absentia who have been found fit for the award of the degree of Bachelors of Law with honours, and pray they be admitted. Adrit Hajorika, Ankita Das, Abhishruti Datta, Bhanu Pratap, Bulti Burman, Chirantan, Diksha, Dorothy, Ekta Agarwal, Harshvardhan, Indrajit Dole, Kaushik Lahan, Komal, Kaushik Das, Murchana, Nishtha, Rahul Bora, Raj Pratim, Rituraj, Saket, Samriddhi, Sancheta, Sanskriti, Shruti, Siddhant Das, Parvez, Soni, Utkarsh Jha, Biswajit, Aditya, Anish, Himanshu, Prakhar, Shambhavi, Anuja, Devanshi, Divakar, Krishnapriya, Devangan, Rishikesh, Brijesh, Ravishta Das,
Thank you, Dr. Kasturi.
Thank you, ma'am.
We arrive at that momentous juncture when the university will award gold medals to its sterling performers, laureates of the undergraduate and the postgraduate cohorts who have received their degrees today. I call upon the registrar of the university to administer the ceremony.
Thank you. The university gold medal won each for postgraduate and undergraduate program is awarded annually to the student who secured highest CGPA in his or her program of study. May I now request Honorable Justice Suryakant Sir, Judge Supreme Court of India, to kindly present the gold medal for LLM degree program for last 3 years for year 2022-23, 23-24 and 24-25. For the academic year 2022-23, the gold medal for 1 year LLM degree program is awarded to Ms. Rusi Nehra. May I request Ms. Rusi Nehra to kindly come upon the dais and receive the gold medal from our esteemed chief guest today. For the academic year 2023-24, the gold medal for 1 year LLM degree program is awarded to Ms. Ponsami Khaun. I request Ms. Ponsami Khaun to kindly come upon the dais and receive the gold medal from our esteemed chief guest today. For the academic year 2024-25, the gold medal for 1 year LLM degree program is awarded to Mr. Asutosh Rajput. I request Mr. Asutosh Rajput to kindly come upon the dais and receive the gold medal from Honorable esteemed chief guest. Thank you, Lordship. Thank you. Yes. Now, may I request Honorable Chief Minister of Assam, Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma sir, to kindly present the gold medal for BA LLB 5 years integrated program. For the academic year 2018-23, the gold medal for the BA LLB degree program is awarded to Ms. Sesta Banerjee. I request Ms. Sesta Banerjee to kindly come upon the dais and receive the gold medal from Honorable Chief Minister Assam, Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma sir. For the academic year 2019-2024, the gold medal for BA LLB degree program is awarded to Mr. Rajat Garg. I request Mr. Rajat Garg to kindly come upon the dais and receive the gold medal from Honorable Chief Minister of Assam. For the academic year 2020-2025, the gold medal for BA LLB degree program is awarded to Mr. Aditya Jha. I request Mr. Aditya Jha to kindly come upon the dais and receive the gold medal from Honorable Chief Minister, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
National Law University and Judicial Academy Assam has long cherished the aspiration to recognize academic excellence through gold medals instituted for the toppers of core law courses of the BA LLB 5-year integrated course. In the academic year 2024-25, this aspiration has been realized through the gracious benefaction of distinguished individuals who have come forward to sponsor the gold medals. This act of generosity not only immortalizes the memory of the personalities in whose name the medals have been instituted, but also serve as an enduring source of inspiration for our students. Srimati Ponugoti Vimala Devi Memorial Gold Medal, instituted in the cherished memory of Srimati Ponugoti Vimala Devi, sponsored by Honorable Mr. Justice Navin Rao, former Judge, High Court of Telangana. Honorable Shri Justice Dhirendranath Barua Memorial Gold Medal, instituted in the honor of Honorable Mr. Justice Dhirendranath Barua, who was born on the 1st of March 1935 and enrolled as an advocate on the 19th of November 1962. He served with distinction as Assistant Government Pleader and later as Additional Public Prosecutor and Government Pleader. Designated a senior advocate in the year 1986, he was appointed a permanent judge of the Guwahati High Court on 14th November 1991 and retired on the 1st of March 1997. He rendered valuable service as Vice Chairperson of the Central Administrative Tribunal. This medal is sponsored by Honorable Mr. Justice Devashish Borua. Sri Suchendranath Bhuya Memorial Gold Medal, instituted in the memory of Sri Suchendranath Bhuya, born on the 29th July 1924 in Nagaon, Assam. Despite early hardships, he rose to prominence through perseverance and sheer intellect. A participant in the Quit India movement and a graduate of Cotton College and Guwahati University, he earned his LLB from Earl Law College in 1957. Enrolled as an advocate in 1958, he built a stellar career marked by integrity, diligence, and erudition. Designated a senior advocate in 1978, he twice served as Advocate General for Assam in the period 1983 to 1986, and thereafter 1993 to 1996, and also chaired the State Bar Council. A mentor to many, a true luminary of the bar, he exemplified courage and commitment to justice. This medal is sponsored by Honorable Mr. Justice Ujjal Bhuya, Judge, Supreme Court of India. Honorable Justice Dr. B.P. Saraf Memorial Gold Medal, instituted in the revered memory of Honorable Justice Dr. B.P. Saraf, born on the 23rd of August 1939. Enrolled as an advocate of the then Assam High Court in the year 1963, he distinguished himself in taxation and company law. He served as senior standing counsel for the Income Tax Department in the Northeastern region before being appointed a permanent judge of the Guwahati High Court on the 2nd of January 1989. He was transferred to the Bombay High Court in the year 1991 and served as Chief Justice of the Jammu and Kashmir High Court from 21st February until his retirement in the year 2001. This medal is sponsored by Dr. Ashok Saraf, Senior Advocate, Guwahati High Court. Shri Ram Chandra Bora Memorial Gold Medal, instituted in the memory of Shri Ram Chandra Bora, born in 1893 in Sivsagar, Assam, a distinguished alumnus of Cotton College, Guwahati, and later of the University of Calcutta. He earned his Bachelor of Law and Masters in Sanskrit from Utkal University, Odisha. Joining the Sivsagar Bar in the year 1917, he quickly earned repute for his integrity, depth of legal understanding, and devotion to justice. He served as chairperson of the Sivsagar Municipal Board from the year 1932 to 1935, contributing significantly to civic development, remembered for his philanthropy and commitment to social welfare, Sri Bora remained devoted to community service up until his passing in the year 1959. This medal is sponsored by Mr. Pran Bora, Senior Advocate, Guwahati High Court. The university expresses its deep gratitude to all the distinguished benefactors for this magnanimous support. Their generosity enriches our academic traditions and also perpetuates a legacy of excellence that will continue to inspire generations of students. Over to Registrar Sir to conduct the ceremony.
Thank you. May I now request Honorable Mr. Justice Ujjwal Bhuya sir, Judge Supreme Court of India and special guest today's program, to present the gold medal for 2 core course of BLLB 5 years integrated course. Srimati Punuguti Bimola Devi Memorial Gold Medal for Mediation and other forms of alternative dispute resolution, course code 901, awarded to Mr. Rituraj and sponsored by Honorable Mr. Justice Nobin Rao, former Judge, High Court of Telangana. I request Rituraj to kindly receive the gold medal from our special guest, Honorable Justice Ujjwal Bhuya sir today. Next, Honorable Justice Thirendranath Barua Memorial Gold Medal for Administrative Law, course code 606, awarded to Mr. Prakash Malakar, sponsored by Honorable Justice Devashish Barua, Judge, Guwahati High Court. As Mr. Prakash Malakar is unable to present today, may I request his father, Sri Anil Kumar, to kindly receive the medal from Honorable Justice Thirendranath Barua Memorial Gold Medal from Honorable Justice Sri Ujjwal Bhuya sir. Thank you, Lordship. Thank you. Following Sri Susendranath Bhuya Memorial Gold Medal for Environmental Law, course code 304, awarded to Mr. Himangsuras Purohit, sponsored by Honorable Mr. Justice Ujjwal Bhuya sir, Judge Supreme Court of India. May I request Honorable Justice N. Koteshwar Singh sir, Judge Supreme Court of India, to present the Susendranath Bhuya Memorial Gold Medal to Himangsuras Purohit for Environmental Law. Succeeding, Honorable Justice Dr. B.P. Saraf Memorial Gold Medal for Taxation Law, course 702, awarded to Ms. Devanshi Srivastava, for which is sponsored by Dr. Ashok Saraf, Senior Advocate of Guwahati High Court. I request Honorable Justice N. Koteshwar Singh sir to present the gold medal. Thank you, Lordship. We have another gold medal, Sri Ramchandra Bora Memorial Gold Medal for Code of Criminal Procedure, course 405, now BNSS, is awarded to Mr. Barse Vikrant Pradip. This medal is sponsored by Mr. Pran Bora, Senior Advocate of Guwahati High Court. But as Mr. Barse Vikrant Pradip is unable to present today, so his gold medal will be handed over to him or his authorized representative at a later date. So thank you all.
The third convocation ceremony of Nluja, Assam, shall be duly inscribed in the hallowed annals of the university. I request the Registrar of the University to steer the proceedings.
Thank you. Now, may I request Honorable Mr. Justice Ashutosh Kumar, Chief Justice of Guwahati High Court and Chancellor, National Law University and Judicial Academy, Assam, and Professor Dr. KVS Sharma, Honorable Vice Chancellor of National Law University and Judicial Academy, Assam, to sign the convocation register of the university. No, sir. Thank you, Lordship, and thank you, Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir.
The graduates shall now proclaim their avowal of the values bequeathed to them by their alma mater. May I request Vice Chancellor of Nluja, Assam, to administer the oath-taking ceremony.
I call upon the candidates receiving degrees of National Law University and Judicial Academy, Assam, to rise from their seats.
I charge you to take oath that you will henceforth behave in a manner that you will prove worthy of the degree conferred on you.
I do solemnly and sincerely declare that in my daily life I shall conduct myself in a manner that I prove worthy of the degree conferred on me today by National Law University and Judicial Academy, Assam.
Thank you, graduates. Thank you, Ms. Panchami. It's my honor and privilege to invite our esteemed Chancellor, Sir, Honorable Mr. Justice Ashutosh Kumar, the patron, the force that steers our collective vision, to address this distinguished gathering.
Thank you so much. Very warm good evening to all of you. Honorable Mr. Justice Suryakant, Judge Supreme Court of India. Dr. Hemanta Biswa Sarma, Honorable Chief Minister, State of Assam. Honorable Justice Ujjwal Bhuyan, Judge Supreme Court of India. Honorable Mr. Justice Koteshwar Singh, Judge Supreme Court of India. My esteemed sister and brother judges of the Guwahati High Court. Honorable Mr. Justice Hrishikesh Roy, former judge of the Supreme Court. Mr. Ravi Kota, Chief Secretary, Government of Assam. Professor Dr. KVS Sharma, Vice Chancellor of the University. Mr. Chinmoy Chaudhary, Chairman, Northeast Bar Council. Mr. Mir Alfaz Ali, Director of Judicial Academy and former Judge of Guwahati High Court. Mr. Apurva Sharma, Executive Chairman, Bar Council of India. Respected dignitaries who are of the dais, respected teaching and non-teaching members of the university, representatives of the press, both print and electronic media, my dear students and their family members present here, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a great privilege for me to be present here on the occasion of the third convocation ceremony of the National Law University and Judicial Academy Assam, and address this august gathering where students who have successfully completed their respective courses will graduate from the university. As the Chancellor, I sincerely express my gratitude to Honorable Justice Suryakant, Judge Supreme Court of India, for honoring us with his gracious presence. His commitment for a just legal system is exemplary. Needless to say, a sound legal education system is indispensable for a robust legal system in the society. I also express my heartfelt gratefulness to Dr. Hemanta Biswa Sarma, the Chief Minister of Assam, Honorable Justice Ujjwal Bhuyan, Honorable Justice N. Koteshwar Singh, judges of the Supreme Court of India, for sparing time from their packed schedule. Their unwavering commitment for the growth of the Academy has been our source of inspiration. Today is a momentous occasion not only for the students who have successfully completed a rigorous academic course, but also for the entire university. It is a moment of celebration for the hard work, dedication, discipline, and the need for achievement demonstrated by the graduating students. It is also a moment of celebration for their parents, for their sacrifice, support, and trust. Same goes with the university as well as all others who are in some way or the other responsible for all this, including me. As the Chancellor, I again congratulate all the graduating students of this university on this special day. Your hard work, determination, and perseverance have paid off, and you have rightly earned your degrees. Your success is a reflection of the effort which your teachers as well as the administrative members of the university have put in. It is also a reflection of the mission of National Law University Assam, which includes imparting of advanced legal education to the students, innovating teaching practices so that right values, skills, and knowledge are instilled in the students, striving to build a strong culture of service amongst faculty members, students, and administrative staff, to remain committed to an academic environment which is sensitive as well as responsive to the socio-cultural diversities of our country, and to strive towards administrative excellence so as to give necessary support to our quest for academic excellence. National Law University Assam, as you all know, is one of the first NLUs to have been established in the northeastern region of the India, with a view to promote exemplar legal education that will deconstruct the trends of provincialization and will reach out for global standards. In keeping with this vision, the university, since its inception, has endeavored to provide cutting-edge legal education which addresses both the theoretical as well as practical aspects of discipline. In its pursuit for excellence in legal learning, it has crossed many milestones. Today's convocation is one such significant milestone. Convocations are more than mere ceremonies, as was rightly told to you by the Vice Chancellor. They are turning points. They mark not merely the completion of a course of study, but a commencement of a journey where knowledge must meet wisdom and where learning must be translated into service. As we celebrate this day, it is only fitting that we also remember the great legal luminaries of Assam and Northeast who have paved way before us. To name a few, Gopinath Bardolai, Assam's first chief minister and a lawyer by training, exemplified the lawyer as a nation builder, ensuring that Assam's voice was heard in the Constituent Assembly and beyond. Naveen Chand Bardolai, an advocate and a freedom fighter, he has showed that courtroom and struggle for liberty are not separate callings, but are complementary ones. Likewise, there are many other stalwarts who have left behind legacy of advocacy rooted in integrity. These names remind us that Northeast has never been in the margins of the legal world. It has always contributed leaders of vision, courage, and integrity. So, dear graduates, you inherit this legacy, which you must remember always once you step in the world. Remember that the study of law is not about only a sterile mastery of statutes and case laws or precedents. It's about understanding the pulse of society, the anxieties of the poor, the struggles of the marginalized, and the aspirations of the young. The preamble of our Constitution speaks of social, economic, and political justice. Those words are not merely ornamental. They are the guiding stars of your professional lives. So I, as your Chancellor, therefore, urge you to remember three simple truths as you step into your careers. The first would be integrity, which is non-negotiable. Without it, I'm sure you would agree, brilliance becomes a liability. Number two would be compassion, that is strength. Behind every file, you must remember, lies a human story. And lastly, courage, which is very, very essential. Justice delivery demands resilience, even in the face of power and adversity. Let your education find its highest meaning in the service of these causes. As I look at this class, graduating class, and the gold medalists, I see promise. I see young men and women who will go forth not only as advocates and judges, but also as academics, policymakers, and reformers. The law is not a narrow profession. It's a whole canvas. And I therefore urge you to paint it with fairness, with empathy, and with integrity. On behalf of the university, I congratulate each graduate and their families. May you walk into the future with confidence, humility, and a steadfast resolve to uphold the ideals of our republic. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Chancellor, sir, for the inspiring words and the invaluable guidance. I now invite Honorable Mr. Justice N. Koteshwar Singh, sir, former Chancellor of Nluja, Assam, to share his insights with this august assembly.
Good evening to everybody present here, Honorable Justice Suryakanji, Judge Supreme Court of India, respected Himanta Biswajit, the Honorable Chief Minister of Assam, my esteemed colleague, Honorable Justice Ujjwal Bhuyan, Honorable Chief Justice of Guwahati High Court, my colleagues, former colleagues in Guwahati, brothers and sisters, my former colleague also, Honorable Justice Rishikesh Roy, the Vice Chancellor, faculty members, my dear students and ladies and gentlemen. Two things I just wanted to say before I start my speech. First of all, I did not know that I had to sit in a dais and just speak and also give a speech. So I'm absolutely not prepared, but that doesn't mean that I will not say something for the students. And secondly, the delay which was caused because of me, because somehow I lost track with the team of honorable judges going from the airport. My vehicle got lost in the traffic jam. So I sincerely apologize to everybody present here for the delay which has occasioned. Yes, my dear students, it is a proud moment for each one of you here, accomplished your academic career in one of the most prestigious law colleges in India. As you all know, there are about perhaps 21 national law colleges, universities, and many more private law colleges. And today, as we stand today, about 1 lakh students are graduating every year. And you are going to be the pillar of our country, our democracy, upholder of law, of the Constitution. Therefore, you are no more the students studying law, you are going to be a maker of law also, and of the society. Knowing law is power, living the law is duty. I'm specifically targeting the law graduates. And utilizing the power of law for those seeking justice is the ultimate end of law. Well, law, as we see, always so integrated with this concept of justice. If you come to Supreme Court, many of you must have come to Supreme Court, you will be confronted with this figure of justice. Traditionally, the figure of justice would be seen as a lady, blindfolded with a sword. When you come to Supreme Court, you will see a different picture. A lady, no more blindfolded, no more sword, but the Constitution in the hand. What is this? We are not going to change anything. We are making it relevant to our country. In fact, this country, I'm not talking of law. I mean, how relevant, how important role you are going to play, that is what I just want to emphasize. This is a country, this goes for thousands of years. And perhaps one of the few civilizations in the world which has continued uninterrupted, growing, prospering. There are few civilizations. You name Egyptian civilization, gone. Roman civilization, gone. Mayan civilization, gone. Very few, still thriving, continuous, uninterrupted in spite of various disturbances in the history in the past. It goes on. This spirit of India, again, India is a diverse country, as we all know. As a citizen who was born in Manipur, having traversed Assam and various parts of the country, I have seen how diverse this country. And this university, also the students, not only from Assam, but various parts of the country. You must see how rich the state of Assam is. How rich the various parts of this northeast country also reach. But how many of us really try to understand that? It's very important for each and every student. Wherever you go, try to understand the culture, the religion, the reason, the language. It is so important because we are governed, we are held by this Constitution of India, which binds us together with the same faith, belief, and principles. If we see what is our ethos as a student of law, I still consider myself to be a student of law. As a student of law, we see these ethos encapsulated in the preamble to the Constitution of India, where when we got the freedom in 1947, we promised to ourselves, each of us, that we, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into socialist democratic country, and to secure to all its citizens justice, equality, liberty, fraternity, assuring dignity of the individual, and uphold the unity and integrity of this country. This sums up our today's challenge before us. Today, the Indian Constitution is not mere a legal document. It is a transformative instrument through which this country can revive back to its glory which we had in the past. I understand today you are sitting here, many of you maybe perhaps belonging to a family of lawyers or judges, but many of you are not. But don't be afraid of this journey, because you are going to a new, exciting, challenging world. Yes, I just give the example before you. Honorable Justice Suryakant ji is sitting here. He's a first generation lawyer. He has made himself from the grassroots level, risen up to the High Court judge, the Chief Justice of the High Court, Supreme Court judge, and in a few months he will adorn the office of the Chief Justice of India. What is important is that you must have the confidence in yourself. You must have perseverance. You must use the knowledge which you have attained. I will not take much time because I was not supposed to speak, but I will remind you with certain values of this country. This equality, fraternity, liberty of thought, many of us may think that we have borrowed from the French Revolution. But if you go back in our history, these ideas are already embedded, only that we fail to discover it. We did not see it. We are looking to the West, to the Western civilization, thinking that these are the values which we have imbibed and incorporated in our constitution. Justice. The whole concept of justice is based on the question of dharma, as we all know. Dharma is not religion. Dharma is not belief. Dharma is something which holds together. It is derived from the Sanskrit word dhri. Dhri is to hold. Hold everybody. Everybody together so that we can go together. Dharma, righteousness. Justice, equality, new concept. Because when the British came, they said, this leave it left to themselves, Indians will fight among themselves. There is no unity. Equality. But you remember, when the Roman invaded Israel, the Jews came. They were sent helter-skelter all over the world. That's why you have Jewish diaspora. Some of them came to India. That was thousands of years before. I'm not talking of today's world. They came, they settled here, they built their synagogue, they practiced. They were not disturbed. They were allowed to practice their own faith. You take up the Parsis who have contributed immensely to our Indian civilization, modern civilization. There are some of the topmost business, the Tatas, Jamshedjis, they played an important role in the formation of Indian National Congress during the freedom fight. It is Nauroji, Dadabhai Nauroji, all of you know. The Parsis. They also came to India when Iran, Persia at that time, was invaded by the Arabs. They came here, all came in ship. They came to the Western Ghat. and they were allowed to practice. Then even Islam also, many people think that Islam came with the Mughals. No, they came much earlier, trade. Earlier, the trade, they came to Malabar coast. Therefore, you have this settlement also. Christians also, we think that Christian people say that yes, when we were colonized by the British, the Christianity came. No, before that, it is believed that St. Thomas came to India. St. Thomas is the disciple of Jesus. He's supposed to have come to India in 62 BC. And they all prospered. Nobody was persecuted. What does it show? Equality. Because we treated them as equal to us. What does it show? Fraternity. Because we are treated as our own brothers. What does it show? They were shown equality, liberty to practice their faith. Therefore, we see that the whole concept of which is encapsulated in the preamble of the Constitution is already there. We have to only discover this is the greatness of this country. And you have the stakeholders, important. You are the most important stakeholder. You are going to the future judges. You are going to the future lawyers. You are going to the future academicians in law. Strengthen this country, strengthen this Constitution which binds us all together. I just conclude by reciting the poem by Rabindranath Tagore. Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high. Without fear, you must be, I'm speaking to you, my dear students. Where the mind is without fear, you must not have fear. Confident, be confident. Don't get distracted by the challenges in life you will see. Be fearless. And the head is held high, remain confident. Never get subdued. Where the knowledge is free, you are a student of logic, rationality, rational thinking. That is the whole entire, sum and substance of studying law is to be free, thinking free. You are going to free that freedom, not only in terms of liberty, the freedom of thought, but the way to think freely, to live freely. That's very important, the spirit of freedom. Where the world has not been broken into fragments by narrow domestic wars. See, today we see in India, unfortunately, vociferous tendencies coming up, various reasons. We must make sure that we do not get divided. We must maintain the unity. Understand the uniqueness of every place. Assam, the land of Shankardev, there is the equality. See, the kind of, if you study Shankardel's philosophy, how he brings the equality between all the communities. See, these are very important things. Where the words come out from the depth of truth. Satyameva Jayate, that is what you hear. It must, what you speak must be based on truth, not falsehood. Where tireless striving stretches its arm towards perfection, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert sand of dead habit. We must be away from these superstitions. All these rumor mongerings, we must be very careful as lawyers, rational, free, dissect everything to see the truth. Where the mind is led forward by G into ever-widening thought and action, into that heaven of freedom, my father led my country awake. Atmanirbharta, that's what we have to build. We cannot remain dependent on others. We have the potential. We must bring back glory to this country. I am not talking of any political slogan, but you are going to be an important stakeholder in ensuring that this country, this society remains democratic, free, robust, free of discrimination, where equality pervades, where justice pervades, where we are going to play a very important role. Thank you very much and all the best to the students.
we sincerely thank Lordship for his thoughtful and enlightening address. May I now call upon our distinguished chief guest, Honorable Mr. Justice Ujjal Bhoya sir, Judge of the Supreme Court of India, but importantly, a veritable mentor to the university community, guiding us with wisdom, patience, and tenacious commitment to come up to the podium to address the House.
Respected Chief Minister of Assam, Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma, Senior Most Judge of the Supreme Court of India, Honorable Mr. Justice Suryakant, my esteemed colleague, Justice N. Koteswar Singh, Judge, Supreme Court of India, Chief Justice of the Guwahati High Court and Chancellor of the University, Justice Ashutosh Kumar, all my sister and brother judges of the Guwahati High Court, my former colleague in the Supreme Court, Justice Rishikesh Roy, former judges of the Guwahati High Court, Mr. Mir Alfaz Ali, Director of the Judicial Academy, faculty members of the Academy, Shri Ravi Kota, Chief Secretary, Government of Assam, Shri Chinmoy Chaudhary, Chairman, Bar Council of Assam, Shri Apurva Kumar Sharma, Chairman of Executive Council of the Bar Council of India, senior advocates, Professor Dr. K.V.S. Sharma, Vice Chancellor of Nluja, esteemed members of the Governing Council, Executive Council, Academic Council, and various other committees, Dr. Gunojit Roy Chaudhary, Registrar of Nluja, Registrar General and members of the Registry, Guwahati High Court, judicial officers who are present here, officials, faculty members and staff of Nluja, Sanghamitra Das Bhuiya, distinguished guests, proud parents, and my dear students. A very good evening to all of you. I am extremely happy to be present here amidst all of you this evening in the third convocation ceremony of Nluja. It is indeed a proud moment for all the graduating students, those who have successfully completed their masters and their PhD programs, as well as the gold medalists. My congratulations and best wishes to all of you. As you all know, Nluja was formally established through the National Law University and Judicial Academy Assam Act 2009, being the 14th National Law University in the country at that point of time. Establishment of Nluja was made possible because of the active initiative of the earlier generation of judges of the Guwahati High Court, including the Chief Justices who took keen interest in establishing such an eminent institution in Guwahati. With the hallowed objective of imparting comprehensive legal education and promoting legal research, Nluja embarked on its journey in the year 2011. The groundwork of the university was painstakingly done by the then Chief Justices, Justice B. Sudarshan Reddy, Justice J. Chalimeshwar, Justice Madan Lokur, and Justice Adarsh Kumar Goel. In its initial days, Nluja operated from the premises of the Northeastern Judicial Officers Training Institute, situated at Ulubari. During its formative period, the university benefited from the engagement of visionary stalwarts like Professor APJ Abdul Kalam and the committed leadership of its first Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Gurjeet Singh. I fondly remember many an interaction with Professor Dr. Gurjeet Singh during my initial days as a judge of the Guwahati High Court. He was an excellent teacher and a parental guide to the students. It is unfortunate and sad that he left all of us so early in life when he had much more to contribute. In August 2016, my daughter, Shweta, got herself admitted as a day scholar in the first year BA LLB course of Nluja. I fondly remember that morning when we, myself and my wife, went to the Ulubari campus to drop our daughter as it was her first day in the university after passing out from school. Shifting of the university from its temporary campus at Ulubari to its permanent campus at Amingao was not proceeding at the desired pace. As the saying goes, things move here, lahe lahe. Sir, lahe lahe in Assamese means slowly, slowly. It was only after Chief Justice Ajit Singh took the initiative that the construction activities got accelerated, and from lahe lahe it became joldi joldi. It's an Assamese variant of jaldi jaldi. And finally, the university shifted to its permanent campus in the year 2017. It was then that my daughter shifted to the hostel and stayed there till she passed out in the year 2021. It was because our daughter was there, we also felt like part of the university family. Names of the teachers, what happens in the classroom were frequently discussed. So we also called them sir and madam. It was interesting that Sachin sir, who was a part of the faculty here, so when I was a chancellor at Nalsar, Hyderabad, the degrees were being awarded, and I had the good fortune of awarding the PhD degree to Dr. Sachin from Nalsar, Hyderabad. He was a teacher here. I found many of the teachers with great commitment, very good. Of course, many of them have moved out to, it is quite natural, they have moved out to other universities in the country. My close association with Nluja has brought me quite frequently to the campus, both at Ulubari and thereafter at Amingao. In furtherance of its commitment to legal education and research, a number of research centers have been set up by Nluja. I need not name them, it is there. In recent times, the university has taken the welcome initiative to invite eminent personalities to the campus for lectures and interaction with the students. I am sure it will give the due benefits in the days and years to come. A word to the young students. My dear friends, today is truly a day of immense pride and celebration. You have reached a significant milestone in your lives. As you celebrate, please pause for a while and reflect upon the love and support of your parents and the sacrifices they have made to see you reach this day. As you embark on a journey beyond the campus of the university, please remember the dedication of your teachers and the support staff who facilitated your journey in different ways, big and small. As you stand today on the cusp of a promising future, the world which awaits you is vastly different from what it was for the earlier generations of law students, including my generation. Today's law graduates are blessed with a multitude of career options. As was pointed out by the Chancellor, you may choose the path of litigation, or you may aspire to don the robes of a judge after gaining the necessary experience. The world of academia beckons you. Or you may contribute to policy formulations and governance. Many amongst you may like to join the corporate world. The choice is entirely yours. We are nobody to say anything. However, if you ask me for my opinion, without batting an eyelid, I will say that nothing quite matches the excitement and fulfillment that litigation offers. It is challenging, but at the same time rewarding. There can be no greater satisfaction than convincing the court with your persuasive arguments based on law and eloquence and getting a favorable verdict from the court in favor of your client. Insofar professional rewards are concerned, the sky is the limit. The bar is a great leveler too. It is a place where you gain your life experiences. You share and exchange ideas, develop fraternal feelings, and respect towards your colleagues. It is one of the most powerful stakeholders in the justice delivery system. Referring to the niceties of the legal profession, Shakespeare is reported to have said, "Strive mightily, but eat and drink as friends do in law." Strive mightily, but eat and drink as friends do in law. Inside the courtroom, you are fierce competitors defending the rights and interests of your respective clients. You will not yield an inch. But the moment you step out of the court hall, you are friends and colleagues. That is the charm of the legal profession. If you look at the modern history of our nation or nations around the globe, you will find lawyers at the forefront of freedom movements and nation building. Lawyers have played a pivotal role in India's freedom struggle and in the drafting of the Constitution of India. In the social and political life of our country, lawyers continue to hold center stage. Not for nothing, lawyers are called social engineers. Law is a noble profession dedicated to the cause of justice. But the profession of law is not easy. It is not like the proverbial bed of roses. Though I do not like the expression, however, for the sake of narration, I would say it is often said, and I quote, "Law is a jealous mistress. It demands complete loyalty and commitment." Friends, as you leave the campus, you carry with you not just a degree, but a torch of knowledge, a torch of justice, and a torch of hope. You are the ambassadors of equality, fraternity, and justice, just as Justice Koteswar Singh had said, which our Constitution so passionately tells us and reminds us to practice every day. Justice, equality, and fraternity are the trinity of principles on which our republic is founded. These are the principles which were so passionate to Dr. Baba Saheb Bhimrao Ambedkar. He was asked, "What kind of a society you aspire for?" He said, "I aspire for a society which is based on respect, equality, fraternity, and justice." There must be respect for your fellow human beings. So friends, today you go out into a world full of expectations with hope. I'm sure all of you will be successful in whichever avocation you choose and decide to enter. Thank you very much, and God bless.
I thank your Lordship for the percipient deliberation and for being with us today. And every day we needed Lordship to stand by us. I have the honor, the privilege of inviting Honorable Chief Minister of Assam, Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma, honored dignitary for the occasion, whose steadfast support has nurtured the growth of this university since its fledgling flight, to address this esteemed gathering and share his vision with us. The warmest round of applause for our Honorable CMC.
Honorable Mr. Justice Suryakan, the senior most judge of the Supreme Court of India, Honorable Mr. Justice Ujjwal Bhuiyan, Judge, Supreme Court of India, Honorable Mr. Justice N. Kotesha Singh, Judge, Supreme Court of India, Honorable Mr. Justice Ashutosh Kumar, Honorable Chief Justice of Guwahati High Court, Chancellor of Nluja, Professor Dr. K.V.S. Sharma, Vice Chancellor of Nluja, Honorable Judges of Guwahati High Court, Retired Justice Hishikesh Roy, ladies and gentlemen, my dear student, I am delighted to be present at the third convocation of the National Law University and Judicial Academy, Assam here today. At this significant occasion, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to all the graduating students. It is truly a proud moment for each one of you. Today marks the culmination of your years of hard work, discipline, and dedication. This is your day of joy, pride, and fulfillment. Behind every success story, there is a circle of support. These are the silent pillars who have stood by you through every challenges. They are your parents, your teachers, and your mentors. They have guided you, inspired you, and encouraged you. On this special day, I also offer my deep respect for their guidance and sacrifices. This convocation is also a celebration of Nluja's own journey of growth as the first national law university in the entire northeastern region. When it began its journey from the modest campus of the Northeastern Judicial Officers Training Institute, few could have imagined the height it would reach today. From those early beginnings, Nluja has grown into a world-class institution for learning and research. The Amingaon campus by the banks of Brahmaputra stand as a symbol of vision, commitment, and determination. Over the years, Nluja has brought together some of the finest scholars, thinkers, and legal practitioners. They have created an environment where learning goes far beyond textbook. They have also created an environment where learning extends to debates, moot courts, clinic, and community engagement. What makes Nluja truly unique? It is integration with Judicial Academy of Assam on the same campus. This model bridges the gap between the classroom learning and the real world judicial practice. This allows students, judges, and lawyers to share insight and experience in a common space of growth. I appreciate that Nluja has always approached legal education as more than just academics. It focuses on holistic development, providing modern infrastructure including smart classroom, a well-stocked library with premier online database, sports and health facility, and a grand moot court hall are successfully preparing students for the world of advocacy. The campus itself reflects the university's commitment to environmental consciousness alongside education. Through its Center of Excellence, including Center for Child Rights, the Center for Environmental Law, the Center for Gender Justice, and the Center for Disability Studies, Nluja connects classroom learning with societal needs. Publications such as those from the Child Rights Center, translated into Assamese and other regional languages, have helped raise awareness about child protection and rights. Under the intellectual property rights here, the university's handbook on geographical indication focus on the Northeast has shown how traditional craft and agricultural products can be legally protected. The IPR shares research on traditional bell metal craft of Sorthevari or Meghalaya's turmeric underscore the university's commitment to preserving and protecting the traditional knowledge system of the region. These are not just academic exercise, they are also act of empowerment. They reflect the university's belief that the true test of education lies in its impact on society. Nluja's collaboration with both national and international institutes such as National Commission for Women, the National Human Rights Commission, the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, DPIIT, the British Society of Criminology, and the Office of the Attorney General of Bhutan have further enriched its academic ecosystem. Through this initiative, Nluja has positioned itself as a hub of research, policy engagement, and innovation firmly connected with the world. I commend the faculty and students for this remarkable achievement. As we gather today to celebrate the achievement of our law graduates, I would like to reflect on the deeper roots of our legal tradition. India has always been the land of dharma and nyaya, rooted in morality, compassion, and justice. Our legal heritage did not begin with the British rule. Justice Koteshwar Singh has already elaborated on that. It began thousands years ago with the Veda, the Upanishad, the Arthashastra, and the Smriti. In this Santi Parva, the Mahabharata beautifully explained the meaning of dharma. Dharanat dharma itaho dharmam dharayati prajaha. Yah sad dharana sanjuktaha sadharma iti nishayataha. It means that which sustain and unite people is dharma. It is the moral glue that holds society together. In ancient India, law was seen as a branch of morality. Kings did not make laws by whim. They were bound by the dharma. The role of the ruler was not to impose authority, but to ensure justice. During the Mauryan period, the Emperor Ashoka, and with the guidance of the thinker Kotila, the principle of law and administration became more prominent. The Arthashastra spoke of the Saptanga, the 7 limbs of the state where justice held a central place. Under the Sola dynasty in the south, even village assemblies had the power to resolve dispute. So, while our modern judiciary has inherited certain features from British rule, its ethical and moral foundation are deeply Indian. The principle of natural justice, fairness, and equality stand from our own civilizational ethos. Often I say that India has not begun from 1947. Our constitution we may have adopted in those periods, but our civilizational journey is 5,000 years old. The constitutional journey is just extension of our own civilizational journey. Legal education, therefore, is not just about learning the letter of the law. It is about understanding its spirit. It teaches us the law is not a weapon for power, but an instrument for justice. It trains young minds to think critically, reasons logically, and act ethically. In any democracy, the rule of the law is its backbone, but that backbone stands strongly only when its custodians, the lawyers, judges, and the scholars are guided by integrity, empathy, and purpose. Lawyers are not just professionals who argue in courtrooms. They are social engineers who shape the conscience of the society. They are defenders of the voiceless, protectors of the weak, and interpreters of justice. Legal education, therefore, is not just a career path. It is a commitment to building an equitable and human society. Today, as you receive your degree, remember this is not just an end, but a beginning. You are stepping into a world that is complex, fast-changing, and full of contradiction. But it also a world that needs your ideas, your energy, and your sense of justice. Wherever you go, to the courtroom, to the corporate, to the academia, or to public service, never forget that the law is a means to serve. You are the voices for those who cannot speak for themselves. You are guardians of fairness and the defenders of truth. As law graduate, it is your moral duty to use your knowledge and skill to serve those who cannot afford legal assistance. The poor, the marginalized, and the voiceless often struggle to find justice, and it is here that your empathy and compassion must guide you. True success in law is not measured by the wealth and prestige, but by how many lives you uplift and how much fairness you bring to the society. By remaining emphatic, humble, and commitment to justice, you can help build a society where the rule of law protects every citizen regardless of their means or background. You must be guided not only by intellect but also by compassion. Your argument must be driven not only by logic but by conscience. You have studied in one of the most distinguished law universities of the country. This privilege gives you an even greater responsibility to make justice more accessible, more affordable, and more human. Some of you will go on to become judges and lawyers. Some may become teachers or policymakers. But wherever you go, remember the ultimate goal of the law is not victory, but harmony. In today's fast-changing world, technology has become an inseparable part of the legal profession. For law graduates, integrating technology into their work is no longer a choice, but a compulsion. From e-filing and virtual hearing to research databases powered by artificial intelligence, technology enhances efficiency, accuracy, and accessibility. It enables lawyers to analyze complex data, manage case information, and deliver faster, more transparent services to clients. At the same time, understanding emerging areas like cyber law, data protection, and digital evidence is essential to remain relevant in the modern justice system. By embracing technology, you can bridge the gap between the traditional legal principle and the demands of a digital society. This will ensure that justice remain effective, inclusive, and future-ready. At the same time, I urge all of you to nurture a culture of excellence, an excellence that comes through constant effort, determination, and self-belief. I urge you to work towards your dream with focus and dedication. Be ready to take calculated risks and never let failures hold you back. Remember, excellence is not a destination. It is a lifelong journey that helps you discover your own potential. Always believe that every dream can come true if you have the courage to seize it. So, spread your wings, trust yourself, and move ahead fearlessly into the uncertain path that lie before you. On this special occasion, I'd also like to share a few thoughts about Nluja. As we move forward, I believe Nluja must continue to evolve with the changing time. The world of law is transforming rapidly, and a university must remain at the forefront of this change. The first area of focus is technology. Artificial intelligence and digital platforms are reshaping the way contracts are made, disputes are resolved, and rights are protected. At the same time, these tools raise important questions about privacy, accountability, and ethics. The challenge for the university is not to treat technology as just another subject, but to weave it meaningfully into legal education. Students must not only learn to use technology, but also understand its impact as jurists who can question its fairness, legitimacy, and regulatory framework. The second major frontier is the growing internationalization of law. Global trade, climate change, migration, and cross-border dispute have made law a global discipline. Nluja must therefore prepare its students to think beyond borders to understand international legal system. Collaboration with foreign university, faculty exchanges, and the participation in global moot courts should become central to the university's academic culture. Another pressing issue is the massive backlog of the cases. In our country, with more than 5 crore cases pending in Indian courts, the legal system must increasingly depend on faster and alternative forms of dispute resolution. Mediation, conciliation, and arbitration are now essential tools for many lawyers. The university should ensure that its students are well trained in these methods so that they can not only argue cases but also resolve conflicts in ways that heal relationship and strengthen social harmony. Equally important is the need to uphold ethics and integrity in the legal profession. In today's fast-paced world, where commercial interests often overshadow professional values, young lawyers must remember that law is not just a career. It is a calling to serve justice and society. Nluja should continue to nurture this spirit through strong emphasis on ethics, clinical legal training, and reflective practices. At the same time, university must never lose sight of its roots and regional responsibility. The Northeast faces unique legal challenges related to rights of indigenous community, the menace of infiltration, environmental protection, and our identity. These are not distant or theoretical issues. They are part of our everyday life. Nluja should continue to lead research and policy work that commends those local concerns with national and global discussion. Finally, the university must aim to become a true center of legal research and innovation. The coming decade should see its scholarship influencing judicial decisions, shaping legislative thinking, and guiding public policy. To achieve this, research training should begin early at the undergraduate level, and the institute must create a strong ecosystem that support both faculty and student in producing knowledge of lasting value. As I address the young graduate today, I feel a deep sense of optimism about the future. You are the generation that will shape the justice system of New India that is faster, fairer, and more inclusive. As you step out of this university, I urge you to carry 3 guiding principles with your integrity in thought, empathy in action, courage in conviction. Use your knowledge not to dominate, but to uplift, not to divide, but to unite. The journey of Nluja itself is a proof that with determination and vision, great things can achieve even from humble beginning. I wish to end my words with a quote of great thinker and philosopher Swami Vivekananda, who said, "The supreme value of youth is incalculable and beyond words. Youth is the most precious and powerful period of life, a time full of energy, courage, and infinite possibility. How you harness this period will determine the course of your future and shape the years that lie ahead. I urge you to draw inspiration from the word of Swami Vivekananda and shape your lives in ways that leave a lasting mark on the pages of our history. With that, I once again congratulate each one of you and wish you success, happiness, and fulfillment in the years ahead. As the government of Assam, we are committed to help and inspire the journey of Nluja to a center of excellence. From the state of Assam, I have already committed Honorable Chief Justice of Guwahati High Court and Honorable Justice Ujjwal Bhuiya that whatever you ask us to do for the Nluja, we are ready to do it immediately. There will be no deficiency in making journey of Nluja towards center of excellence. Government of Assam will remain committed, and our association with Nluja, whether financial support, environmental support, and whatever you think fit and proper, Government of Assam will always be at your doorstep. Thank you. Jai Hind. Vande Mataram.
We convey our deepest gratitude to Honorable Chief Minister Sir for his profound words, encouragement, and support. Sir, your enduring vision remains a source of inspiration and of strength for the entire Nluja family. Thank you again. It is now my honor to invite our chief guest, Honorable Mr. Justice Surya Kansal, Judge of the Supreme Court of India, whose iridescent presence animates today's session, to deliver the convocation address on this momentous occasion.
Dr. Hemanta Biswa Sharma, Honorable Chief Minister State of Assam, and more than that, a very eminent personality of the legal fraternity, my two esteemed colleagues, Justice Ujjal Bhuyan, Justice N. Koteshwar Singh, Honorable Judges of the Supreme Court of India, Justice Ashutosh Kumar, Honorable the Chief Justice, Guwahati High Court, and Chancellor of National Law University and Judicial Academy, Assam, Honorable Mr. Justice Rishikesh Roy, former Judge Supreme Court of India, my learned, serving and former colleague judges of the Guwahati High Court and other high courts who are present here, Professor Dr. K.V.S. Sharma, Vice Chancellor, NLU Assam, a very distinguished team of Vice Chancellors of various national universities are also present here, learned Chief Secretary, Special DGP and other civil officers of the Civil and Police Administration, Government of Assam, Dr. Gunjit Roy Chaudhary, Registrar of the University, Mr. Apurva Sharma, Senior Advocate and Vice Chairman of the Bar Council of India, distinguished members of the faculty, members of the High Court Bar Association, administrative officers and staff, and most importantly, my dear students and their proud parents, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to all of you. We had the privilege of having two very powerful speeches from very eloquent and distinguished speakers before me. I convey my thanks and congratulations to them for communicating the sentiments that is required to be passed on to the incoming generation of the legal fraternity, who will ultimately play different kind of roles which have already been highlighted. Let me begin with some sage advice from the eponymous Mahapurush Srimant Shankar Dev Ji, who lends his name to this very auditorium we are gathered in this evening. One of his spiritual teachings declares, and I quote, "The jewel of knowledge is the greatest wealth. It is neither stolen by thieves, nor diminished by giving, nor divided among relatives." My dear students, this is not mere a poetic flourish. It is a profound reminder to each one of you gathered here. Your learning, your wisdom, your insight, once earned, is a treasure that cannot be taken away. Rather, it will grow more and more through the sharing. It is in that spirit of shared learning that today I wish to reflect upon the purpose of legal education in our times. I believe that there is no better starting point for these reflections than by looking back and recalling Professor Madhav Menon, whose vision and the idea gave birth to the national law universities and a movement in that regard. An idea that sought to democratize legal education, elevate it to the world standards, and produce law graduates who were and would be true social engineers, as very eloquently explained by my two brother judges and Honorable Chief Minister of the Assam. I am heartened to note that it continues to thrive as India approaches its centenary of independence. Even among this distinguished group of institutions of national law universities, I think NLU Assam occupies a particular significant place. It being the first NLU of the Northeast, it has brought the light of equality and quality legal education to one of the most remote corners of our country. Doors have been opened for countless students who might otherwise have been denied such opportunities due to maybe geographical and sometimes social and economic barriers. This university and its affirmative policies have embraced inclusivity not merely as a principle but as a lived experience. After all, where else can we find a classroom where a student from Trivandrum exchanges ideas with a classmate from the Boro tribe of Assam, each learning as much from each other as you learn from the prescribed textbooks. In consciously recognizing the region's many tribes, communities, and castes, NLU Assam perfectly embodies the dream of a truly pan-Indian law school, one that is national in outlook, yet deeply rooted in the local service. It is in the recognition of this successful tryst that I find it a privilege and pleasure to join you all on this landmark day, the day that you step forward from the shelter of academia into the wide world of opportunity. Over the past many years, I have had the pleasant privilege of presiding over convocations across the length and breadth of our country. Each visit has not only offered me a distinct perspective on our law schools, but it has also left me with the unmistakable impression, and I'm sorry to say, that the landscape of legal education in India today remains deeply uneven. I have observed firsthand how some of the campuses radiate innovation and confidence, while others continue to struggle against limitations of infrastructure, faculty strength, or vision. We are thankful to Honorable the Chief Minister of Assam for his visionary concept about this NLU and the declaration which he made and the commitment he made before us in providing his helping hand in strengthening the institutional infrastructure or for any other motivational program in this NLU. But there are some universities which are facing this kind of difficulties. One factor that particularly resonates in the case of NLU Assam is perhaps the simplest of all, it being a quite younger in age. The institution is still in its formative years with only a few cohorts having been graduated. Then time is definitely on our side, and always remember that if Rome was not built in a day, so would be the case of institutions of eminence. I highlight this truism only to emphasize that the choices made by these universities, students, faculty, and leadership today will determine how history remembers it in future. That legacy now passes to you, my dear graduates. Through your work, your integrity, and your service, you will shape how this institution is recalled. I am confident that in the years to come, your achievements will not only bring distinction to your own names, but also lend your greater luster to the name of NLU Assam. In that spirit, and that has been very eloquently earlier highlighted before you, let me offer the same gentle reminder to you in your quest to win laurels for your alma mater. Please do not mistake the law for an ordinary vocation. It is, at its heart, a calling. And unlike most other occupations, success in law is not measured not merely by arithmetic gain, but by ethical weight. Remember, the law is the moral scaffolding upon which our society stands. You all are the vigilant architects, trained to detect the smallest fracture before it crumbles. For when that ethical foundation weakens, even the grandest judgments and most elegant statutes collapse into emptiness. In recent years, I have often sensed a quiet anxiety among young members of the bar, a growing tendency to treat ethics as elective and integrity as negotiable. Too many bright minds, full of promise, shy away from, like pro bono work or legal aid, dismissing it as an unprofitable or peripheral activity. They rather chase the security of a corporate desk over the satisfaction of service, forgetting that the law is at its noblest when it speaks for those who cannot afford its voice. But let me assure you, there is no substitute for professional honesty. Your integrity will always remain your most enduring asset, more valuable than any case you win or any zero you further add to your payslip. Cleverness may bring applause for a season, but it is the integrity that will earn respect for a lifetime and even after you are long gone. In the long arc of a legal career, reputation is built not on the brilliance of argument alone, but on the consistency of character. I am reminded of this truth every time I reflect on the design of our NLUs. Most of the national universities I am referring to, it is not a coincidence that your Chancellor is a sitting honorable Chief Justice of a constitutional court. This model is not a mere administrative arrangement. It is an affirmation that the spirit of justice must flow seamlessly from the courtroom into the classroom. For it recognizes that the study of law is not a technical enterprise but an honorable pursuit, one that carries with it the lofty ideas of fairness, courage, and public duty. When a judge presides over a law university, it is a reminder that every class you attend, every paper you write, and every statute you interpret ultimately serves the highest purpose of justice itself. That, what my young friends, is the actual inheritance you carry from this proud institution. And yet, even within such a robust institutional design, one must acknowledge that challenges in thinking persist, especially in how young professionals define success. Over the years, I have noticed a troubling recurring pattern, particularly among students from our most prestigious law schools. Too many, I have observed, now equate success with proximity to glamour. If only I had received as many internship requests in my early years of the bar, or when I was a High Court judge, as I do now receive, I would have had much more time to mentor them properly. Students often rush to secure placements at the highest court, which after all is the last appellate body. They unnecessarily overlook opportunities in the trial courts or even in the high courts. Always remember, the courtrooms in the trial courts and followed by the high court. Amid the dust, the delays, and the human stories, they are the pulse of law which truly beats. There is nothing wrong with ambition, but when the pursuit of prestige begins to overshadow the pursuit of learning, the foundation, as I was speaking earlier, starts falling apart. I would therefore urge you to resist the temptation of status and instead commit yourself to the study, demanding pursuit of excellence. The legal profession has an unerring way of rewarding genuine merit, perhaps not immediately, but inevitably. Master your craft and prestige will follow naturally. On that sobering note, I want to conclude by placing on record my deep appreciation for the Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, faculty, and every member of the administration who has worked tirelessly to make this convocation and indeed this institution a success story. And to my dear graduating students, my heartiest congratulations. This day belongs to you, to your proud parents and families, and to every mentor who believed in you along the way. Let me just refresh your memories. All of you are here after some time. Some of you are after coming after some years. Every cold drink you shared at Simanta Das humble store, after every difficult midterm, every time when you learnt the Bihu dance during a cultural event at the Circle of Life, every occasion when you desperately pleaded before your strict and senior professors for marking attendance, and every quiet sunset you spent by the banks of mighty Brahmaputra have brought you to this moment. These memories are not rivable. They are the threads that will bind you forever to this hallowed campus and to one another. Cherish them, but also build upon them. Wherever life may take you, carry forward the spirit of NLU Assam. Let the jewel of knowledge you have earned here illuminate not only your own path, but also the lives of those who have yet to find theirs. Thank you very much. Jai Bharat.
We are deeply obliged to Lordship for the sage wisdom he brings to this assembly, and many thanks to him for enlivening this session with the concluding words. Sir, your illuminating address will assuredly guide our graduates in their journey ahead. Thank you. The university has published in recent times 3 books which have been co-edited by faculty members of the institute, and to which academicians from across the region and the country have lent their inputs. I request Honorable Register Sir to conduct the ceremony, and in the august presence of the dignitaries, the university will release 3 of its publications. Firstly, Access to Justice Through Free Legal Aid, co-edited by Dr. Kailash Jinga, Dr. Himanshu Ranjannath, Dr. Monmi Gohai, and Mr. Sahib Chaudhary. I request the Register Sir to take the book and place it before the chief guest of the ceremony, Honorable Mr. Justice Surya Kant Sir, for its auspicious release. Thank you very much. Next in line, Companies and Insolvency Laws in India, co-edited by Dr. Monmi Gohai and Dr. Dipakshi Das. I request Register Sir to place it before the special guest of the House, Honorable Chief Minister Sir, Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma, for its release. The last book, Unlocking Innovation, IPR Insights for MSMEs and Startups, edited by the faculty members and the supporting staff members of the IPR, DPIIT IPR Chair, Professor Pankaj Kumar, Dr. Sharmishta Barwa, and Mr. Jay Jaiswal. May it please be placed before our special guest, Honorable Mr. Justice Ujjal Bhuyasa, for its release on this occasion. Thank you, honorable dignitaries. May I call upon the Registrar of the University to formally bring to a close the proceedings of the third convocation ceremony.
Now, may I request Honorable Chancellor of Nluja, Assam, Honorable Chief Justice Asutosh Kumar Sir, Chief Justice of Guwahati High Court, to declare the third convocation of the university closed.
I declare the third convocation ceremony of National Law University and Judicial Academy Assam closed.
Thank you, Lordship.
May the august gathering rise in deference for the rendition of the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
May the House remain standing until the academic procession departs from the Convocation Hall. We thank honorable dignitaries for gracing this occasion with their presence this evening.